right? So there are some substantially big questions.
当模型会自己从资料学会一切，一家公司到底还剩下什么价值？微软执行长 Satya Nadella 在史丹佛用卖电变卖光跟100个 agent 的这几个比喻，把这件事讲得超白话。先听他丢出整场最核心的一个问题。
And in a world where there is going to be tokens and humans collaborating together, what's the future of the firm, right? So there are some substantially big questions. And so what our vision for this is simple, which is we believe a frontier ecosystem is one where every company can actually operate at the frontier with their own IP compounding over time, not just the human capital, but even their token capital. So that is the motivation we have, right? Just like
他问的是，当 AI 会不断从资料学习，公司这个组织的未来还剩什么？过去企业的护城河是营运跟人力资本，但在人跟 token 一起工作的世界，这还够吗？他给的愿景叫前沿生态系，让每家公司都懂站在技术最前线运作，把自己的 IP 连同累积下来的 AutoCAD 资本一起滚大，而不是只靠人。若是把 AI 会不会掏空企业翻成正面命题？接住，他用一个很生活的比喻收束这个观点。
So the way I look, and that has to not be abstract, but it has to be real. And it will happen. But until that transition happens, to your point, as we go from electricity to light, and the light is not seen only by the AGI-pilled people in the zip code, but it's seen by the world as something that they can thrive in. And even my point about that frontier ecosystem, right? That when every company is not sitting there thinking that, oh my God, I'm just going to be, if I let any one of these...
这段的比喻是从卖电力变成卖光，意思是 AI 的价值不能停在抽象口号，得变成真实，每家公司都用得上的东西。而且这道光不能只被湾区那群 AI 狂热者看见，要让全世界都能实际靠它把日子过得更好。这句点出一个常被忽略的落差，技术圈的兴奋跟一般人有没有真的受惠是两回事，也是理解它整套生态系论述的关键。最后，如果你今天是个大学生，他会怎么学？
And what are all they doing? Right? So that's what I would do. I would be sitting with what are the 10, 100 agents and me at Stanford learning. But I need to have cognitive coverage. It's not I've offloaded to the 100, right? The key is, what am I instructing them? And then when they get something done, can I understand what they did in order to have learned?
有人问他，若中当学生会怎么做？他说他会坐拥10个、100个 coding agent 一起学，但重点来了，不是把脑子外包出去，关键是你会不会下指令，以及当 agent 把事情做完，你看不看得懂他到底做了什么？这样才算真的学到。他叫这个认知覆盖率。对现在害怕被 AI 取代的学生跟工作者，这是很具体的一条界限。工具再强，理解力还是得留在自己身上。从公司的价值、卖光的比喻，到怎么跟100个 agent 一起学，那 Nadella 谈的其实是同一件事。AI 时代，主导权怎么留在自己手上？以上为演讲内容的资讯整理与解说，非投资建议。